Hi everybody, I am back with another video for you all. For those of you that are new, my name's Natalie and this is As the Pennies Drop. Now, As the Pennies Drop is a channel dedicated to guiding you to create a life you love, deserve and desire. I am a conscious manifestation coach and I do provide a variety of one-on-one and group coaching solutions. So if you are struggling with your manifestations, if you are struggling with changing your self-concept, or you have some limiting beliefs that are holding you back from getting the life that you want, then click on the link below and that will take you to my website and it will show you the variety of solutions that I offer. So please get in touch. Today's video is basically about how you can manifest faster. So it's manifest faster and how you can do that. So it's the what not to do and what you should be doing when it comes to manifesting and what works. So simply put, I've already actually done a video, something very similar on this. So I will link this to that with a card. So how can we manifest faster? Well, first of all, what is it that we're doing that is holding us back from manifesting? If we want something, so say it is we are looking for money, more money, or the loving relationship, so the big things, more money or the loving relationship, or if we're looking for that new house or that big car, or the dream career, or that incredible promotion that will literally transform your life if you get it. So if we're looking for anything big, something like that, what we tend to do is we think about it. We're just thinking about it, and we're thinking about it kind of from a distance. So we're here in our current state of not having, of being the one that isn't in the relationship, or doesn't have the ex back, or is skint, doesn't have the money, or hasn't got the promotion, or isn't doing their dream career, whatever it is. We're kind of in this state and we're thinking about what it is that we want kind of over here. So it's like it's out of reach. It's we are not thinking of what we would be if we were in that state of having what it is that we want. So again, I've spoken about this in another video. So we can't be in one state and be single, or not with the person we want to be with, or not having the money or the dream job or the promotion or the house or the car, and manifest into this state. We can't be in two separate states. We can only be in one or another. So you're either this or you're either this. So if you want to manifest any of those things that I've just mentioned, or even something different that I haven't mentioned, but it's big to you, the way that speeds up the manifestation is if you become what it is that you desire. Now, I used to listen to videos like this one I'm giving now, actually, and it used to really piss me off, because I would think, how the bloody hell do you become what you desire? How? And they never really went into it. Now, there are more videos out there that do now describe it, but I remember thinking, well, how do I become the promotion? How do I become the person that's got the X back? How do I become the person that's got loads of money when I don't have it? How do I get, what is it I need to tell me what I need to do, and I'll bloody do it. But then people didn't, this was like a few years ago, people wouldn't tell you exactly what you needed to do. So I am going to tell you what you need to do to get into that state. So you're here, you want to get here. So I'm just going to use money, because that's big. I normally use SP, but I'm going to use money. So if you want to get into that state of money, I want you to think about this question. I want you to literally be 100% clear on what it is that you are desiring. What do you want? So just saying that you want money is not specific enough. So what is it that you're desiring? Are you desiring £10,000 in the bank? Are you desiring £100,000 in the bank? Are you desiring that £5,000 pay rise? Are you desiring financial freedom? Are you desiring to be debt free? What is it you're desiring? Be specific on what it is that you want. So write that down, get pen and paper and write that down. What is it that you are desiring? In this instance, I'm going to choose for you that you are desiring to be debt-free. So that means that you've got so much money coming in, you've been able to clear your debts. So what you're desiring is to be debt-free. So that's specific. You want to be debt-free. You could even be more specific. You're desiring to have, or you could just say, I'm desiring to have zero balance on my credit card. I'm desiring to have zero balance on my credit card. Now, so we know that you want zero balance on all of your credit cards. That's it, done. That's your desire. What I don't want you to do now is think about how is that even going to be possible when your 3D reality, it's showing you logically that it's never going to happen. You're too much in debt. So I want you to just forget about the how, just forget about that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about circumstances. Obstacles don't matter. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. The impossible, I proof that the impossible is possible. I manifested just under 19K when I had a contract, said I would get nothing. It's possible. Hold on to that thought. So we know that you want to be debt-free. So the next question is, what would your day look like? What would it feel like to you now? What would your day feel like? What would you be doing if you were completely debt-free right now? Well, you could be, you'd have so much free cash because you weren't having to keep paying interest, monthly interest off your credit cards that weren't going down because all you were doing was paying the interest off. You'd be able to go out shopping and buying things that you wanted with cash. You would be, you'd feel free. You would be able to maybe book that holiday that you've always wanted because you're not spending thousands on interest on your credit card each month. So you'll have all this surplus cash that you're not putting into your credit card because you're no longer debt free. You'll have freedom. You'll feel free. You'll have choices again. You'll, like you said, could be able to put that dream holiday. You could have pamper days. You could be able to have pamper days every single week. You could get your nails and hair and pedicures and massages and facials done every single week because you're no longer having to waste that money on the interest on your credit card. What else could you be doing? You could be going clothes shopping. Now, for those of you that are in London, I love Sloane Square. I love Belgravia. I love King's Road. I love all of the shops around there. I love it. You could have so much surplus cash if you love shopping and you want to have one of those pretty woman days or pretty man days. There we go, not leaving anyone out. Pretty man days or pretty woman days. You could literally, be doing that. And you've got all the bags, those beautiful cardboard bags full of clothes, your dream clothes, on your shoulders. You're walking down Sloane Square if you're in London, or, if you're in New York, or wherever you are, and you've got a lovely area to shop in, and you've got all these beautiful designer bags because you're able to buy stuff without putting it on the credit card because you've got all this extra surplus cash. Or you could be in, a 5-star hotel that on a holiday that you've always wanted to go on because now you're able to save. So you see, you get the feeling. That is what I want you to start doing because that is the being. That's you being the person that is debt-free. So you can do that with loving relationship. You can do that with the house. You can do that with whatever it is that you want. Now, you can also add to that too. Now, I'm not talking about specific techniques here, except for I'm going to add a little bit of visualizing. And obviously just saying that or hearing that, you could visualize being there, the things that I said, or visualize getting your nails done, your hair done, your facial, whatever it is. You could visualize that just by listening to me. So you've already got those visualizations there, or you could feel it. For those of you that struggle to visualize, you could actually feel it. I got really excited about the pretty woman shopping days. I love clothes shopping. Anyway, so I want you to think about this, how you've created your world through your thoughts. You didn't have a technique for that. You didn't have a technique to go, right, okay, I've written a few things down here. I'm now going to create a list of being treated like crap in loving relationships. I'm now going to create a list of how amazing it would be to be poor. I'm now going to create a list of how incredible it would be to have 3 jobs to make ends meet. I'm now going to create a list of how I want to be put down by people in my life. No, we didn't create a list. We didn't do a technique. We didn't do a visualization of it. We didn't, you know, we didn't sit down and write things out 55 million bloody times to make that shit happen in our lives. No, it came from here because of our patterning beliefs, which stem from our childhood and things that have happened in our childhood, events and things that people have said. And what happens is we perpetuate this cycle, unfortunately, and it's cruel because we don't know about it until we know about it. I didn't find out about this stuff until my late 30s. Now we perpetuate this cycle of belief, of whatever that is, of unworthiness, of being ugly or being lazy or being not good enough, or being thick and stupid, whatever it is, it all comes from, or unlovable, it all comes from a pattern based on our childhood. It does. It comes from that, and then that perpetuates because that's the program in our mind, like a program in a laptop. The only way your broken laptop or the programs in your laptop can never change is when you do an upgrade or you get rid of them. So this is basically, I just wanted to say that for those of you that struggle with the concept of, you know, our thoughts create, the law of assumption concept, you didn't create your life the way it is in any other way. You weren't just unlucky. You weren't just one of the unlucky ones. It was a program based on a pattern in belief from your childhood. Now, once we change that program, which is basically just changing the thoughts. So I know I offer different techniques on here, but those ones are specifically to get you into the feeling state, because I know people do struggle. Like I've done scripting. I love scripting. It makes me feel so good when I script about the incredible, my life being more incredible and what I have and who I'm with, my loving relationship and everything. It makes me feel so good. So that's why I do the scripting. So that's why I've talked about scripting in my videos before, or the visualizing, or looping the affirmations, because it's getting into that feeling state of being the person that you want to be. So being the person that has a promotion, being the person that has a loving relationship, that has their ex back, that gets treated like a princess, gets treated like a prince, gets prioritized, you know, constantly being told that they're loved, you know, that's in a committed, trusting relationship, the person that's got loads of money, who's rich and wealthy, and who's completely abundant in all areas of their life. So that's why we do all this, because we're retraining our mind to get us into that belief of being that person. So, but think about it, like I just said, you didn't create your crappy areas of your life that you want to change doing a technique. You just did it through your thoughts and your beliefs, which are based from patterns from your childhood, things that have happened to you in your childhood, which basically created your program in your mind. So all we're doing is flipping that. So instead of I'm poor, I'm rich, I'm unlovable, I'm the most lovable person in the world. So when we think about this, being that person, so this again is just another way of honing in on what it is that you want and what would it feel like. What would your life look like? What would a day in your life look like if you were that person? So just sit there and think about it, and use this video, come back to this video as well, because it's pretty cool, I think, when you think about it this way. Now, what you can also do, which I quite enjoy doing, is you can add a little visualization too. And we're going to use one of the things that I am currently manifesting. So I'm going to share that with you now. So I'm currently manifesting being in Ibiza for quite a long time. I love Ibiza. I absolutely love it. I love the beaches, the people, it's fun, it's relaxing, it's, you know, got a holistic vibe. It's got the party bits as well if you want. I love everything about Ibiza, and it's just like I just love it. And I'm manifesting spending a long time there. because I would like to leave England for a little bit, because it feels a little bit claustrophobic with COVID and everything. So I'm really looking forward to being able to manifest. I'm manifesting that, and I will let you know as soon as that comes to fruition. Now, what you want to do, so I'm going to use this example of manifesting me being in Ibiza for a really long time, and my visualization scene is literally, I'm on a beach. I'm on Calabasas Beach, which has the most crystal clear blue water. It's a beautiful blue sky day. So I'm using my sensory organs. So the warmth I'm feeling on my skin, the my eyesight, seeing the blue sky and the crystal blue clear waters. I'm lying on one of the beautiful bed lounges. I've got a specific bikini on, and I've got the umbrella covering me, so I'm shaded from the sun because it's very, very hot. And I'm chatting to my friend Barbara. I'm just chatting to her. She's given me a call and she's like, wow, Natalie, that beach looks absolutely amazing. It looks so hot in Ibiza. You must be having such an amazing time. You've still got over 3 weeks to go and you look and sound amazing. And then I say, oh my God, Barbara, I am so happy I was able to get here. It's wonderful. It's just wonderful. And I can't believe I've still got 3 weeks left. So you see, I've created a scene. Now, you don't really want to go too far into kind of too much detail, but for me, I know what Calabasas Beach looks like. I know what's going on behind me. I know the beautiful crystal clear waters. I know the white sand. I know the shape of the umbrellas. I know, you know, what the bed feels like. Now, you know, and I've got the voice of my friend, you know, and I'm just, you know, on FaceTime with her, and she's like, oh my God, you know, you look like you're having such an amazing time. And I'm showing her the beach, and she's like, oh my God, it looks amazing. It looks so hot there. And you've still got 3 weeks of your holiday left. And I'm like, I know, I feel so lucky. I'm so happy. I just feel so chilled out here. I love Ibiza. So you see, that's it. So you want to do that with money, relationships, house, car, promotion, dream job. And that's basically how you do it. So the last thing I'm just going to say here is that you don't want to do anything too far-fetched, because your mind knows when you're it's like you're taking the piss out of the mind. You want to do something that feels natural to you. So what would feel natural to you? So if it's getting an ex back and you're with them, you know, so you're creating a scene that you're together now. So say, for example, you're both on holiday together and your mum or dad or a friend is called, and you know, you're on the phone to them and you're going, oh my God, you know, we're just having the best time. It is amazing. He's constantly telling me that he loves me. Mum, it's just incredible. We're just really having such an amazing time together. Something like that. Easy, done. And she could then say, if it's your mum, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. You look so incredibly happy in your pictures that you've sent me. You see? So it's something like that, something that feels real and natural, and that's it. So that is how you can start to manifest faster. So remember, we don't need loads of different techniques, although I do share some techniques because it helps you get into that feeling state of being that person that's got what they want. So remember, you can't go from being single you can't be in a state of being single and be in a state of being in a relationship. You're one or the other. Choose. What do you want to be? Single or in a relationship? You can't go from being poor. You can't be in a state being poor and be in a state being rich and wealthy. Which one do you choose? Boom. Focus on that. What is it you're desiring? What would a day in the life look like if you had that desire right now? Create that visual scene, just a short, sharp scene that feels natural to you, and just keep looping it and looping it and looping it and looping it. And by the way, I really, really will share when I get the Ibiza manifestation, guaranteed. exciting. So there we go. That's it from me today, everybody. As always, please feel free to like, share, and comment. Your comments are incredible. Your questions are always amazing. Compliments are always welcome too. Your compliments have always been so cool. So thank you. And as always, please subscribe. The support on this channel means the world to me, and it keeps it going. And the more subscribers I get, the more videos you will end up seeing. So yeah, let's keep this channel going. And again, if you do require any assistance with anything that I have shared with you on my channel, you're struggling, you don't need to struggle. That's why I created this channel in the first place. You can click on the links below and get in touch and schedule a session with me or one of the solutions that suits you. And I do offer email as well. For those of you who are a bit shy and don't really want to discuss things in person, that's absolutely fine. You've got email coaching as well, which is at a reasonable cost. And you get 5 emails from me. So you 5 to me and I respond to you. Okay, anyway, that's it from me, guys. Really great having you on here. Take care and I'll be back soon.